Hi, welcome back. Just thought I'd do a quick video here just to sort of share something with you. Picked up one of these little small block of wood LED alarm clocks from China. Very cheap. One of those things you buy on eBay and then you think, oh, I might regret this. In actual fact, it's actually pretty good. It does actually look like a block of wood, I'll give it that. And then you give it a little tap and you've got a little LED clock. Rather neat. Runs on 3 AA batteries or 5-volt DC with a supplied USB connector, and does what it says on the tin. So you have a choice of 2 display modes. Firstly, you have this rolling display, which I actually prefer, which gives you the time, and then it changes to the month and the day, and then finally the temperature, which you can adjust in Celsius and Fahrenheit, and then back to time again. Or you can just have it with the time displaying all the time. You move around to the back there, you've got your actual controls. Takes 3 AA batteries. It does recommend that if you're going to actually use the clock with the display on all the time, that you do plug in the supplied 5-volt USB power cable, which I suppose it makes sense, although I've had this running on batteries all morning actually and it seems to be running fine. So we'll just have a little quick look at some of the menus on the actual clock, because it is actually quite comprehensive for what it is. But, you know, overall I'm quite impressed really. Pretty standard things really. Year, day of the month, time settings, 12-hour or 24-hour. And then you've got the alarms, and there's actually 3 of them, which is quite surprising. Quite a loud bleep. And then you've got SD, which is sound mode. This is where you can actually switch it to be sound activated or not. And that's pretty much then in the basic settings. When you start to delve into the clock, it actually has some quite advanced features, which is quite amazing really for the money. For example, you can set the luminance of the display all the way down to low, or back up there to 3, which is actually pretty bright, especially for something that runs on batteries. So also, if you want to use this as actually an alarm clock, the luminance will automatically dim by half between 1800 and 0700 hours in the morning, which again is, you know, it's quite good really. Quite pleased with that. So yeah, overall, really quite impressed, certainly for the money. It does come with your obligatory kind of Chinese to English conversion instructions, which are, well, fairly basic and sort of fairly easy to understand. Most of it you'll kind of just sort of work out yourself. But yeah, overall, quite a smart little LED alarm clock that can run on batteries. The only thing I would say is if you actually run this on the 3 AAA batteries, obviously if you have it on all the time, it's actually going to run the batteries down quite quickly. So they do recommend that you have it on the actual sound activated mode, which kind of makes sense. But one thing I will say is, before I actually put any batteries in this at all, I set it up just sort of last night, just checked it was working, and then just switched it off from the wall, went to bed, then came down this morning, plugged it back in, and all of the time and settings had been saved. So it's obviously got some kind of built-in battery, or maybe a capacitor or something. So it survived the night without any charge at all. So yeah, quite impressed with that really. But all in all, yeah, quite a nice little clock. So there we go. This is one purchase from China that I actually don't regret. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now. Catch you all later. Thanks for watching.